And breaking news coming in now. In an indirect snub at the old guard, senior BJP leader Yashwant Sinha told Times Now that he opted out of the election race because how old will he be after 5 years when the Lok Sabha term ends? That is significant, he says, the remark being seen as an indirect rebuff at BJP veterans who are contesting the 2014 elections. Sinha also saying that the generational shift should have been handled more gracefully.
I am active now, there is no doubt about it. But when you contest an election for the Lok Sabha, you make a commitment for 5 years, isn't it? How active I'll be over the next 5 years was a question in my mind. And I came to the conclusion that despite the fact that I have nursed this constituency for 30 years, as you said, this constituency and constituencies like this demand your attention 24/7. And the question before me was, would I be able to pass this test after I receive the mandate of the people in this constituency in this election? And for various reasons I came to the conclusion that perhaps I would not. And therefore, it would be better that I tell my party chief.
Political editor Navika Kumar now joining us. Navika, why is it that Yashwant Sinha saying that, how old would I be 5 years hence? Why is it being seen as a dig at veterans?
Well, it is very clear Yashwant Sinha, who's a 76-year-old parliamentarian so far, is somebody who's chosen to opt out of the electoral race this time around. He's done this at a time when there are several senior leaders like Murli Manohar Joshi and LK Advani who've chosen to stay in the fray. The reference really is important because what Yashwant Sinha says is Lok Sabha election is a 5-year commitment where today if you're 76 years old, after the 5-year term, it would be, 81 for Yashwant Sinha, and he feels that the kind of constituency that he's really holding is not something that would be possible for him to look at and serve better till the age of 81. So that is an indirect hint at all of those who are actually still in the fray. Yashwant Singh, LK Advani, Murli Manohar Joshi, all these leaders who have decided to stay in the fray. Some of them will be 85 or even post 90 after this term really comes to an end. And the fact that Yashwant Sinha says that this is a commitment for 5 years. It's not how old you are today, but how old you will be at the end of 5 years. That becomes very important. It's an indirect message to the old guard to make way for the generational shift. Not only this, Yashwant Sinha in that interview also told me that he would have preferred if the generational change had been smoother and had been handled more gracefully by both sides, by the party as well as the veteran leaders within the party in being more magnanimous in the way they handled the entire affair.